As I'm sure most of you are aware, if you follow Elder Scrolls Online at all whatsoever, you will know that arguably one of their biggest patches from this patch note is that they're killing all proc sets. Thanks again, Zenimax. Rest in peace, Stamblades. So, rather than try and fix this mess, I decided it's probably best to change. And by change, I mean completely switch it up. Don't mean change as in money. But if you do have any change, as in money, send it to me, because I need it. I've decided to change to a Magicka Nightblade, using real life money that I need back. However, investing this money is well worth it, because with a quick change of race, and some skills and buying some new sets, I'm going to make a new build that's going to be viable and disgustingly overpowered. Cue the inspiring montage music. Glad that's done. Let's get into the video. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is a proper grind to make this build. So much so that I've not actually finished it myself yet. I've got all the gear sets, I've leveled up my staff. One thing I'm trying to get is the main skill. However, I've come to terms with the fact that I need to make this video, as I haven't uploaded an Elder Scrolls Online video in a while. And I know that that is killing some people, because my videos have an addicting quality, just like crack cocaine or heroin. Because believe me, I know all about that. So yes, I haven't been overdosing on drugs and having sex or making love with hookers and passionately kissing men. Well, I mean I have, but that's not the reason why I haven't been uploading. It's because I've been grinding for this motherfucking build. But it's really fun to use, and it's not been affected in this new patch that's coming up. So, you know, for those of you who have got Stamblades that they don't use anymore, if you've got a bit of money spare, then change your race, become a high elf, and make the Magblade bomb build. It's not so much for 1v1s, although it can be used for that. It's just that it's not really worth it, because one of the sets would be useless. It's more for buffing up, running into a group of people and killing every single one of them. And if that's something you feel like you could be interested in, then carry on watching this video. If not, then, well, give me money, like the video, and fuck off. By the way, if you want any Stan merchandise, have a look in the description. You can buy hoodies and t-shirts with funny slogans on them. Haha, yay! Seriously, go buy them. Please, I need money. Me? Selflessly advertising my own video? Fuck off. I wouldn't do such a thing. I'm not running low on money because I spend it all on drugs and hookers. I'm also not being sarcastic right now. I'm also not a terrible liar. Okay, let's get into the actual video, because I feel like I'm losing some of the tryhards viewers at this point. Calm down, you sweaty virgins. Here's the gear pieces I'm using. Okay, first of all, I'm a high elf. I've also got 60 points of magicka, 2 in health and 2 in stamina, because, you know, OCD in that. I'm using Thief Boon because we want more damage. You also want food that's going to increase your magicka and health. So on this build, we're going to be running 2 swords of Viscous Death, sharpened. Now, these can be bought, however, they're very expensive. And we're going to be using 3-piece Viscous Death jewellery as well. On your other bar, you're going to be using a sharpened Inferno staff. Maelstrom is preferred, however, it's not that easy to get. So I'm just using a sharpened Inferno staff of the Clever Alchemist. And I've got Oblivion on both of these, which does extra damage. So we're using Grothdars. We want these pieces impenetrable. And then we're going to be using 5-piece Clever Alchemist on the body. And you want all of these in Mundus Stone light armour. Clever Alchemist can be crafted, it doesn't take that much. Viscous Death needs to be bought or grinded, and so does Grothdar. Grothdar needs to be grinded too. Okay, so this is the bit where I have to confess that I haven't got all the skills. Well, I mean, I've got all of them except one, because it's in the assault skill tree, and you need to be level 7, which is a fucking huge ass grind when you don't play Cyrodiil. Now, I have been grinding for about 2 weeks, but because I don't have a proper Magblade build without this skill, it's really hard for me to grind it up, and I don't really have the money or the time at the moment to commit myself to doing such a thing. Now, if you guys want to offer me free stuff, I will gladly accept that. But the old man that I usually offer sexual favours and, you know, passionate kisses to in order for free gear is away at the moment. So I've got no one and I've had to do it all by myself, and it hasn't been easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through the skills that you need, but I don't have any gameplay. I mean, you've just got to trust me. This build is really fun. All you need to do is buff up, run into a group of people, and then your sets will do the rest. All you got to do is kill the noobiest player there and everyone else will die. You want to use a spell power potion, then use all your buffs on your back bar, chuck down your destruction ultimate, and then kill someone. And then boom, the whole world explodes. Kind of like an ISIS terrorist. There you go, that's a good name for this build. The Allahu Blade. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go through the skills. Obviously, like I said, I don't have them all. I will tell you what ones you need. Okay, so on this bar we're using Sap Essence, and then we're using Shadowy Disguise, Inner Light, then we're using Lotus Fan and Mass Hysteria. And then on this we're using Soul Harvest, purely because it gets you some ultimate back really quick. That was your dual wield bar. On your Inferno bar, you're going to want to be using Crippling Grasp, then we've got Double Take, then Proximity Detonation, which is the really hard one to get, Merciless Resolve, Harness Magicka, and then finally Eye of the Flame. What I will do is I'll put them in the description just in case you struggle. Fortunately, I'm fucking retarded and I don't remember what the unmorphed versions of these are, so if you struggle, just type it in onto Google and then type the skill name plus ESO on the end, and should come up with the unmorphed versions of what it's called as well. As for the champion points, it's entirely up to you what you put them in. You just want to pull up your damage as much as possible. Don't forget they are front weighted, so there's no point in putting loads of points into one. Yeah, that's probably going to be it from me, guys. If you enjoyed the video, then leave a like. If you want to see more build videos and you've got any suggestions for me, then leave a comment down below and subscribe. And as always, stay thick, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!